So I was just filling my water up for my two geckos, and I thought I'd give a little tour of my bioactive enclosure. I'll put some clips in of how it started. This is about 2 years old now. I have two females. One is an African fat-tailed gecko, and the other is a leopard gecko. I know people give a lot of flack about keeping two individuals together, especially two different species, but they're close enough. And I got them from like a big pet store, like a box store place, and they just had them as leopard geckos. The one's actually an African fat-tailed gecko. Pretty similar. It's kind of hard to tell the difference, but the only species I have in here, I have them two. They're both females. I have these little beetle things. They're actually kind of big. That's what superworms turn into. They're superworms, mealworms, both in the... I have a sandy soil with a rock bottom just to help with drainage. So I have those two. I got earthworms, just a few. I got different kinds of roly-polies or isopods. Same kind, I mean, different morphs. I've bred a few of them. Cool little different designs and patterns. I didn't think I'd be able to do that, but this is a potato, by the way, and the crickets in there eat it. I also have earwigs. I forgot what their actual name is. It's kind of like a local thing, I guess, is the term earwig. And springtails, of course. And this is kind of where most of the roly-polies hang out in. This is kind of like a big mound that they break down. It's actually cool whenever to see it like kind of get built up, like kind of high with all the different kind of wood and like you know, stuff I give them, like the carrots or just kind of vegetables, and then just see it kind of like get slower or lower. I mean, it's cool to watch them eat it. They killed all of this moss. You'll be able to see the difference in the pictures when I put those up. I think it'll be inverted though, because I filmed it on Snapchat, so I hope it doesn't look too bad. But they ate all the moss, and they kind of tore it up, and it's all just kind of dead now, but I left it there. I had another potato that they ate, so you can kind of see the remains of it back there. And the little baby potatoes right there and right there. I'm sure there's more down there. I'm surprised they didn't eat the potatoes. I put it in there for them to eat it, but they just started growing, and this one's kind of big. The other one was even bigger until the crickets ate all the leaves off at the stem. Or, yeah, like right there, they eat all the leaves off. I don't know why they did that instead of just like the actual leaf or potato or whatever. They didn't even like eat them completely off. They just chewed halfway through it to where it drooped, and then it died. This right here is a squirrel skull. I just happened to find it like that. This is a jawbone of a cow, and this is a possum skull. Everything in here is real. I have a big thing against fake plants, even though sometimes it doesn't always work out for the best. So I wish I wouldn't have got these kind of fake cactus things, or I think it's called a Frankenstein plant or something like that, whenever they're grafted together. Like, I think the bottom part, the dark green part, is from a dragon fruit. And then the top cactus part, I don't know what kind of cactus it is, or I don't even think they come in that color. I wouldn't get those. They have a big stick through them. I wish I wouldn't have got those. Something more natural like that, which is not doing so good. He's I don't know if he's dead or not. He's looked like that for a while. It hasn't really changed too much once I got that final setup going. I didn't really want to change it. Uh-oh, look at this, some triple X action going on. Maybe. I'm kind of sick of these guys. I wish I wouldn't have had so many. I think there's like 14 of them in here. But they eat all the poop, which is pretty nice. Oh, there's an elusive cricket. He probably doesn't have long. I don't know if it's all reptiles, but my geckos don't mess with the black beetles. I don't actually know what they're called, the superworm beetles, because they're kind of like stink bugs. Like, if you touch them, they kind of... It smells like really chemically. I don't know, it's kind of nasty. So I'm assuming that's all of them. They don't really mess with each other. They break down all kinds of other stuff too. And I also put earwigs in there. Everybody does. They pretty much do the same thing isopods do, but they're kind of cool. I like looking at them too. They're those like long looking bugs with the big pincher tails. I forgot what their actual name is. The kind I have is the red-legged earwig or something like that. I'm kind of too lazy to put it up, but you'll find one. I think there's only like 3 different kinds. You'll be able to find it if you look for it. So I don't think it's too bad. It's kind of ugly, I'll be honest. It is a little kind of messy with all the different kind of disjointed, like soil, and that's that's perlite. It's not actually old nasty poop or anything. But it is kind of ugly. I wish I would have done a better job keeping the plants alive. The bugs didn't really help because sometimes they'd eat them or kill them or just like eat enough of it to where it'd get like too sick to recover. That used to be a big air plant, and now that's all that's left. The air plants, I wish I would have done a better job of. I don't know what it is with air plants. I just can't keep them. I feel like everybody's got that easy plant that they can't keep alive, and that's air plants for me. And the setup I got for the things, I have a heat light on this side, and then on this side I have a just like a, what is it, UVB or whatever, the fake sunlight. Just yeah, UV. I don't know why that was so hard for me. Just for the plants, and it puts off a little bit of heat. The temperature stays about 80-ish degrees in here, which is, you know, some people say it's a little low, some people say it's a little high for leopard geckos. They seem to have no problem. They never get any stuck shed. They were a little beat up from the pet store. You know, they don't actually keep them in the best conditions. Like, they had a few missing toes from stuck shed and just were a little underfed. I wish they're out right now so you can see them. They're pretty friendly, pretty tame. I'll put some clips up on them.